How do you bulk without getting a big gut? You're not going to get a big gut with a proper bulk. These are, I'm being polite when I say this, but I'm being honest. You know, skinny guys tend to say this. They eat a little bit of food and their stomach pushes out an inch and they panic. This is not a problem. That's normal. Everybody has that. You're not going to get a big belly from a bulk. You only get a big belly from abusing food. Yes, your body fills up around the gut. That's normal. I'm going to say this with love and respect, but you need to get over it, right? You need to get over it because number one, if you're skinny enough to notice and worry about it, then you need to build muscle, right? It's nothing to fear. It's not prolonged. It's just you're going to have a full stomach a couple hours after your meal. I say this with love and respect. Get over it. Get over it. You can't avoid this. What are you going to do? Eat like 300 calories every 3 hours because you developed some eating disorder because you don't like to, have your stomach stick out an inch? This isn't bloating. This isn't stomach bloating. This isn't some gut distension from some adverse reaction to food intake. This is what happens when you fill your stomach. It's a physiological reality. And again, I say this with love and respect, but you need to get over it. I run into this problem over and over again with skinny guys. They develop a crazy fear of eating properly, not improperly, but properly, and never allow themselves to gain weight because they're paranoid their belly's going to protrude an inch because they're full. This is borderline eating disorder. This is disordered development of disordered habits. It's leading you down the wrong path. You're fearing something that's not harmful. It's normal. When my dogs eat, their bellies distend slightly. You got to get over it. If not, you're going to end up on the boneyard that is all of these lifters who never bulk properly, stating properly, because they're afraid of their belly sticking out an inch. So there's no macro distribution. If you're trying to develop a macro distribution or a food choice distribution that prevents you from being full, you are in the state of developing an eating disorder, or you have an eating disorder. You have disordered eating. This is not a good way to think. You need to build muscle. You need to eat the calories you need to eat on a properly structured bulk to build muscle. You need to look in the mirror and say, self, I do not give a shit how my belly temporarily looks when I'm eating properly. No one in the general public around you gives a shit either. No one can see your stomach sticking out an inch when you eat normally on a normal bulk. Again, I'm saying this respectfully, and I'm repeating myself over and over and over again. No one gives a shit. No one can see it, and it's normal. Okay? Are you hearing me? It's normal. You need to fight to get over this, because if not, you're going to develop a increasingly unhealthy relationship with food. We are not encouraging you to abuse the body. But if you want a proper bulk, there's going to be some minor stomach distension from feeling full. If you're trying to distribute macros and food choices, you are on the train tracks to a very, very bad place.